Now, time for Fox Carolina weather. Weather Rate certified most accurate local forecast.
Oh, she was a cute little girl. She's saying, have a good day. We hope everyone has a good day tomorrow, Ben. But I know a lot of that always comes down to our forecast, our weather. It looks like you're definitely going to need some water tomorrow because of all that heat out there.
Yes, plenty of heat. Definitely a similar day to what we experienced today. Humidity, much like it was today, won't be the highest ever, so it will be not the worst it could ever be, but that humidity is likely to build into the area as days go by next week. It's going to be a scorcher of a week next week. Temperatures today, already impressive. Lower to middle 90s is what we experienced in the upstate, and middle and upper 80s is what it was for the most part in the mountains and foothills of North Carolina. Temperatures for the time being, still a couple of 80-degree readings in Anderson and Greenville. Much more refreshing, though, in places like Franklin, Waynesville, and Brevard, currently sitting in the middle 60s. Dew points, as I've been saying, were not the worst they could ever be. They were hovering right around 60, which typically summertime we get into that range of about 65 to 70. Today's closer to 60, so it wasn't the worst heat we could ever experience, but either way, mid-90s is hot no matter what your humidity is. Looking at the satellite and radar, we have a mostly clear sky, a few passing clouds, but nothing really all too threatening. Don't have to look too far, though, for our nearest showers and thunderstorms. Currently, we've got a cluster of thunderstorms moving through Kentucky to the southeast. That's likely to dissipate, though, before it gets here. Looks like it already kind of is, as it's just moving out of the state. Additional thunderstorms behind that, though. That'll continue moving in our direction. Fortunately, though, it's not looking like, as of now, it is making a direct beeline for our area. Looking at FUTURECAST, we'll take this hour by hour. Tomorrow morning, we'll begin on a dry note. Notice some of those thunderstorms over Tennessee might seem a little close for comfort, but they will move in our direction, but a lot of that energy is going to be taken out of them by the mountains as they move from Tennessee into North Carolina. So I think that'll be working in our favor. And then looking into tomorrow afternoon, spotty showers and thunderstorms in the mountains. Maybe one or two makes it down to the upstate later in the day into tomorrow evening. But then moving past tomorrow night, we'll also have another similar chance for thunderstorms on Monday. But overall, the next about 4 to 5 days looks pretty dry. Just the heat will take center stage when it comes to stories. Severe weather risk tomorrow, not a big one, but on the off chance that line is still fairly healthy of thunderstorms, it could produce an isolated damaging wind gust or two, perhaps some large hail, mainly in the mountains. It has us in a marginal risk area from 85 northward, but I think it would be a very big shocker if we had a strong thunderstorm here in the upstate. Can't rule it out, but just know that there is a small risk for severe weather with that line of thunderstorms for our Sunday. Turning now to the tropics, we had Tropical Storm Faye make landfall yesterday near Atlantic City. It's currently post-tropical, continuing to move north over New York into Canada very soon. So Faye is our most recent tropical storm, and the next couple of names on the list are Gonzalo and Hannah. So already 6 named storms this year. Upstate forecast tonight, 68, partly cloudy, a little bit on the muggy side, but certainly could be worse. Partly cloudy with patchy fog in the mountains with a low temperature of 62. And so a pretty refreshing start to our day tomorrow, given the humidity won't be as high as it could ever be. Upper 80s to lower and middle 90s, though, for afternoon high temperatures. A good amount of sunshine, isolated thunderstorms possible in the upstate, a few more possible in the mountains. So given that it wasn't really too different of a day, we're going to stick with an 8 out of 10 rating tomorrow on the Carolina Sky Meter. Looking at the 7-day forecast, that heat continues to intensify next week. We'll keep it in the lower to middle 90s Sunday through Tuesday. Hottest day looks to be Wednesday, topping out at 94 degrees in the upstate. Notice relatively dry pattern. We've got just an isolated thunderstorm chance Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday. But once we get more moisture into our area, that's going to produce a few more of those showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. So Thursday, Friday, and Saturday we'll have increasing thunderstorm chances. That'll help regulate some of our heat. But overall, the next 3-4 days looking very hot, but overall pretty dry. Shale?